Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're new here. Hi. My name is Mia River. Oh my god, that was like the best stretch of my life. I haven't brushed my hair. Well, I did, but like it's kind of just like curly and frizzy right now because I kind of slept with it a little bit wet, and then I had it in braids and I brushed it out. But you know what? The hair is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about life changes in my life, things I've experienced recently with just, growing up as a young adult in 2025. Now, it is now 2025. My last video that I uploaded was in 2024. I think probably 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I'm not sure, but it's been a while since I've talked to you guys, and I've had some of the biggest life changes. Not that you guys even care, because you guys really do not know me, but I like sharing my experiences. If not for you, then for me. So yeah, basically, let me just go through like my whole life story, I guess. My whole story recently, not my whole life story, because that would be way too long. But so basically, I was in a 2-year relationship with a boy. That ended in some not good ways, and yeah, it ended up with me being very hurt and very just like, I don't know what's the word, like crude, very just like, it ended up with me turning into not the person I wanted to be. I ended up becoming like a very mean person in that relationship, very just angry all the time, upset, stressed out, and just like, I was in a stage in my life where it was really bad. Like, I felt like I had nothing to live for. And yeah, I just felt like at the time, the job that I had, I was working for myself. I was reselling, I was doing Depop, and I was doing markets with all these people. And that was really cool. I can 100% thank and appreciate my ex for getting into that industry and kind of teaching me what it's like to not work a 9 to 5 and to not work for somebody else. Because I don't think if I had that experience, or if I didn't have that experience, that I would just go back to a 9 to 5 basic job and still be working for a basic boss. And I think that, yeah, he taught me a lot in those aspects, but, yeah, just the way things ended were not good. But yeah, I can thank you for that. So if you ever watch this one day, thank you for teaching me that I can work for myself. And yeah, that was just always a big issue. We had the same job. We were both reselling, me and my ex at the time. We were around each other a lot. We had moved into a place together. And by the time that the lease was up, things just kind of went south. Like, we kind of knew that like us being around each other all the time wasn't good. It wasn't good for our relationship. It wasn't healthy. It was causing us problems. We were having all these types of problems in different aspects of our relationship. Not that that's anyone's business, but it's what happened in my life, and I'm telling my story. And yeah, we were having all these types of problems, and I, at the end of the year-long lease, decided that it would just be better for me to go and live with my parents again. And just kind of try and figure out what I wanted to do on my own. Even though I really, really liked reselling, and I really liked doing it with this person every day, I felt like I had no self-image because I was doing it with someone I was around all the time. I had nothing to myself. And yeah, I just felt like I had nothing that defined me as me. I was just doing everything that he was doing. Nothing was like my own. And yeah. Excuse me. I'm I might have to cut that out the video. I don't think I do though. Um it's real. I told you I'd keep it raw. Shortly after we ended up moving out, well, no, it was like kind of I still lived with him, but I was moving my stuff out gradually. I found out he was talking to a different girl. Shocker. And that just caused a lot of issues. That caused a lot of distrust, especially with him moving away. And yeah, that relationship just went very down south. I can't say it enough. Went very badly at the end. And it kind of forced me when I lived back with my parents. When I eventually moved in with my parents, I only lived there for like a month or so, probably 2. I was only back for like 2 months at my parents' before I was just like, I need a change. I need to find something that's my own, and I need to get the fuck out of my parents' house. Because my parents, I love my parents to death. Do not get me wrong. They're my favorite people in the world. I love them. They've taken care of me through and through, and I'm their only child. They've spoiled me to fucking death, and I will take care of them when they need it. But when I did live with my parents for that like month and a half, 2 months, I was going insane. I felt like I had nothing to live for. I couldn't go back to reselling and what me and him were doing because it just felt like a reminder of like a relationship, and that I had nothing to myself and no self-expression on my own. It just felt like, what was I doing? And it felt like I had gotten out of a 2-year relationship. I'm turning 20 pretty soon, next 2 months actually, and it just felt like all of a sudden I got out of this 2-year relationship. I got out of high school, and I didn't really know what was my next chapter after that. What was going to be my next plan? Where was I going to go? How was I going to get the money for school if I wanted to go to school even? I'd already passed that gap year point, so it was just like, it was really overwhelming for me to just like think about what I wanted to do, think about where I wanted to go, think about what schools. And at the time I had no car, so I also couldn't transport myself to like a day job if I really wanted to go back to a 9 to 5. And yeah, that was just like a big breaking point for me. It was going back to my parents' house and sitting in like the same spot that I've had all my past heartbreaks, that I've had all my past relationship issues. Like, I felt like I was going back to being a kid again after I had moved out and like been with my partner for the past year. And that was really hard on me. It was really hard to motivate myself. And thank goodness my grandma, love you, grandmother, if you ever see this video, she helped me with a car. I still owe her money. But yeah, let me do some backstory again. I decided within that month of being back home that I was going to start doing OnlyFans again. Me and my partner, we started OnlyFans as in a relationship. And it was really to just like, like I said, we were having a lot of problems being around each other all the time. And we were having problems in like our sexual aspect of our relationship. And so starting an OnlyFans was really just like give us more to do and give us more to experience and give us more to try. And it ended up being kind of just a me thing. I guess in my relationship I realized that people would pay more to see me than they would to see both of us. And that is where things went kind of down south. I ended up quitting OnlyFans for a while because it was causing problems in our relationship. But when I moved back home, our relationship ended in some not good ways. And I ended up starting OnlyFans again and promoting myself again online because I just felt like, one, I needed a way to make money. I didn't have a regular 9 to 5, didn't have a car at the time, and was back home with my parents. Yeah. So I started my OnlyFans account back again, started promoting myself again. And that is when I got found by my agent. Ta-da! And this is where the industry changes my life. I got discovered by an agent. I ended up signing with him. Wonderful, amazing agent. Don't know if I should mention his name or not. But he's a really good guy. And he's been in the corn industry for a long time. He found me online. He signed me, and my parents like, I decided that if I was going to be doing this job in the corn industry, I did not want to live at home anymore. So within less than a week, I packed my stuff all out of my room, moved out in with a roommate, and I think it was literally the next day after I had moved all my stuff in, I had her drive me to the airport, and I had my first booking for my first corn scene. And I'm gonna stretch. I need to stretch. Ugh. And since then, I've been flying to many different places to go shoot different scenes with these different sites. All have been wonderful. All have been amazing. My agent has been amazing. The people have been amazing. And I just think that in this industry, I've found like a sense of want and a sense of my own thing. And I'm really proud of myself. Even if it's, some people may think it's morally wrong. Some people may think it's, I don't know. There's tons of different views on the world and corn and all that stuff. But for me, it's changed my life in the best ways. I make my own money now. If I keep going at the rate I'm going, I'm getting pretty close to making 6 figures a year. And yeah, it's just honestly changed my life in such a way that I can't even explain. And I want to be able to share that with you guys. I just haven't figured out exactly how to yet. So if you guys are curious about what it's like in the industry, let me know what you kind of want to like see go down. But yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's something that I am going to continue to do for a while. I do still think I want to go back to school, because I don't want corn to be my life for the rest of my life. I don't think that that's my goal, but I do think that I found kind of like a sense of home a sense of like a home feeling here. I'm very comfortable, and just I'm making good money. That's all I can really say. I'm making great money doing it. And yeah, I love it. I love sex. So it was really just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this decision I currently am making in time. I think that this is going to get me to some places that I really want to be in life. But I'm nervous. And we're just going to have to see where this ride takes me. Yeah. And I hope you guys are willing to see and watch where this ride takes me to. But that's kind of like some backstory on my life, what's happened recently, where I've been at. I'm out shooting right now. If you can't tell, I'm in a hotel. And yeah, I've just been traveling a lot of places, going lots of new places, making money, friends, kind of just really focusing on myself. And yeah, just remember that you don't always need a guy to help you or guide you through the way. You can have plenty of stuff to yourself. And I think that's just what I'm like learning, is that I can keep things just for me. You know, it doesn't have to be shared with everyone. And yeah, that's life. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk. Catch you up in the next one.